What's up, guys? Bang, bang. It is lunch money time. Well, while she's trying to get rich, the rest of us trying to get our lunch money right. Polina's laughing because this is take two because I said something inappropriate on take one.
An inappropriate joke, and this is a kid's show.
It's all right. It was a funny joke. The parents would have laughed, but guess what? Now you don't get to hear it because she ruined the party. But I'm here. She's here. It's awesome. Look at her Michael Jackson sleeves, her New Year's sleeves.
The joke was about Michael Jackson. You can guess for yourself what it was. Look at my sleeves. These are my New Year's sleeves.
Like I said, it was a good joke. Don't forget that BlockFi is now a sponsor of Lunch Money. BlockFi's got 3 products. You can buy and sell crypto on their crypto exchange. You can deposit crypto and take out a US dollar loan to get your crypto collateral. Or you can use my favorite product, which is their interest-bearing account. You put in crypto or digital dollars, and they just be paying you month after month after month after month. Give me that interest. Go get a BlockFi account. BlockFi.com/pomp. Now I'm laughing because I'm funny as hell and you don't like my jokes, but they were funny. It's all right. I might leave it in the comment later. Let's go because the kids ain't reading the comments. Let's go. What do we got?
So, Bitcoin. I was rudely awoken multiple times over the weekend because Bitcoin decided to go on a ride, take us all on a ride to $34,000, but now the price has gone back down to $31,000. Bitcoin, sir, what do you think?
It's just a little Monday discount start off the year. Don't worry, it's a little buy-in discount. You know, just letting the boys get in real quick before the institutions. It's all right, no problem. All I'm gonna say is I told you this was gonna happen. I've been telling y'all. It's happening right now, and I'm going to tell you it's happening right now. And when it's done, I'm going to tell you I told you it was going to happen. So don't worry. This is just like another day.
Just another day.
Bitcoiners don't want to sell their Bitcoin, and the institutions want Bitcoin. But there's not enough Bitcoin for the institutions, so they have to keep adding higher prices that they're willing to pay to buy the Bitcoin. But Bitcoiners ain't selling. Nah. You can't have my Bitcoin at 32,000. By the way, you can't have it at 300,000 either, but that's a whole nother story. Go ahead.
Can I have it?
No.
Okay. Roku. So hold on. Quibi is an advanced.
We know you just got another profile customer. That's why she keeps checking her wrist because people keep signing up for her service, and she's like, "Oh, a new customer." Go ahead.
Quibi is in advanced talks to sell its content catalog to Roku. Wow, Roku is killing it, man. Quibi raised $1.75 billion for a product that did not work with their target demographic because they were not their target demographic to begin with, but that is a whole other story. Never gained traction, so Quibi has been trying to sell, and Roku, which sells the most popular streaming media player in the US, is pushing aggressively into content with its own ad-supported app, the Roku channel. So a deal with Quibi would give Roku a roster of exclusive programming. This is the best thing that could have happened to Quibi.
Maybe.
They should be kissing the ground that Roku walks on.
One of my brothers, I'm not going to say which one because I don't know if he's comfortable with me saying it or not, but he bought Roku early and then it went on a run, like a 500% run or 400% run, whatever it is. And he reminds me every day, his portfolio, Bitcoin's up a lot, but Roku's up more. And he's just like, he's a Roku guy now. So whatever.
Okay.
By the way, I think that they should sell it, and if they do sell their catalog, they'll get enough money to hopefully prevent some sort of bankruptcy, get a little bit of cash back to investors, but obviously investors are going to have lost the majority of the capital.
Tesla hit its goal of building 500,000 cars in 2020, a first for the company. The completed deliveries to customers. What? That doesn't make sense. Oh, the completed deliveries to customers fell just short of that same goal as it delivered 499,550 cars.
Elon Musk and Tesla have done a tightrope walk. What they are trying to do is nearly impossible. Nearly impossible. Create an American car company that disrupts the car industry. And they're pulling it off. And everyone who thought it wasn't possible are the exact people who made the market. Because the market needs believers and detractors. And boy, were the detractors loud, obnoxious, and wrong. Because guess what? Tesla not only has survived, some may even argue it's thriving. They thought that their goals were ridiculous. They were outrageous. They were unattainable. But they're hitting some. So maybe, actually, the detractors shouldn't be so obnoxious. And they should just realize they're wrong.
Fun fact.
What?
Tesla's stock rise over the last 18 months has made it the most valuable automaker in the whole wide world. Just wait till the aliens come. They got
If you right now had to buy one car company that was going to be the best performer over the next 20 years, would you buy Ford or would you buy Tesla?
I mean, Ford
That's
is pretty
what's going
reliable.
on.
I don't mind Ford. No.
Okay, you go buy Ford. I'll
compare.
Look at Tesla. I own no public stocks other than GBTC, so I really don't care who wins this. But it's pretty obvious for a long time, never bet against innovation.
You know what else you shouldn't bet against?
What?
Home prices in the Midwest. Hold on. Home prices are rising across the nation, but the COVID pandemic is turning the usual geographic trends on their heads. Home values have historically risen most sharply in large cities on the coasts, where supply is leaner and demand is stronger. That is no longer the case. Smaller metropolitan markets like Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Kansas City, Boise, Idaho, Austin, Texas, and Memphis.
Home prices are going to keep rising.
Should we move to Boise?
Cheap capital available in the market. You need people moving out of big cities. They're tired. They have killed New York City. New York City, this is atrocious. Literally, what they've done to this city is absurd. I literally sound like an old, cranky man. That's what I sound like. Now that we can have a real conversation, let me tell you guys the Michael Jackson joke that I said at the beginning.
I thought it was rant time. I was ready.
No. Look, I'm just saying, you're going to run people out of cities. That's fine. That's what's happening. So, of course, home prices keep going up. There's also a shortage of homes available in the U.S. We're producing about 225,000 less homes than we need for population growth. Go ahead.
But do you think that, once the big cities come back and hopefully coronavirus goes far, far away, could we see people coming back?
Sure. Of course, some people will come back. I saw somebody say on Twitter, I thought it was really great. They're like, oh no, millennials are discovering McMansions. They realize they don't have to live in a shoebox in San Francisco or LA or New York. They can actually go get a big house for the same price.
Isn't it crazy that millennials are now adults with children and like marriages and houses and mortgages? It's
Speak for
crazy.
yourself.
Crazy. Ready?
I'm still a kid at heart. I'm not going to say it.
I have warned him about calling National Kid
McDonald's
Day
or Ice Cream Day. She told me I'm not allowed to do it anymore.
Just chill for a little bit. Now that people are going to hate me, they think I'm no fun. I am all the fun, guys. I am so much fun. Nobody's had more fun.
Do your job and read.
I'm having all the fun. Okay, so so Boston Dynamics is this cool robot company where you've seen one robot dog open the door for its robot dog friend, so that's cool. But now, robots are dancing.
The robots are going to come take all your jobs.
Hold on,
Sorry.
but let's talk about the dancing.
Yeah.
So,
well, they're able to dance, and most of y'all can't dance, so already the robots are better than you. They're more athletic than you.
Robots don't freak me out as much as humanoids do. Like the ones that are like, they mimic the human gestures and movements. Like those are the ones that freak me out.
There is a arms race between robots gaining human capabilities and humans gaining robot capabilities. And that arms race is going to play out over the next 20 to 40 years. We are going to make our robots as human-like as possible. And we are also going to start supplementing our humans with technology and machines to make them as robot-like as possible. And the race is on. I don't like humans' chances. I think we're going to lose. But that's okay.
So are we going to have AI overlords?
I'm going to be dead. I don't care what happens.
Wait, guys, one of the best talks I've ever seen on AI and our robot overlords is Tim Urban. Just Google Tim Urban AI on YouTube. 100% recommend.
You can't do that signal. People think that.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Is that bad too?
Yeah. Well, of course, because everything's been politicized.
Hold on. Yay! All right.
Everything's been politicized.
So we have one Ask Lunch Money question. Guys, if you have questions for us, do hashtag AskLM in the comments. Hold on, let me find
When you go looking for the Michael Jackson joke, you can put hashtag
Anthony.
ASKLM.
13 Hales asks a really good question. Hi, Pomp and Paulina. Love you guys in your show. I've learned a lot so far. My question is, where do you suggest the normal person should go in order to upgrade their circle of friends? Like make actual new friends, not surface level BS. Because they say you become the company you keep, and it's essential to keep leveling up in life. Yes, that is so true. Okay. So here's one thing. I think I heard Shonda Rhimes say this, and it really stuck with me. Basically, God, how did she put it? Anthony, what are you doing?
Go ahead.
Basically, take who you want to become and enter, what was it? Enter groups where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. So join a group where let's say you want to learn about business. Find an online group, there's so many, where you can join, and your desired behavior to be better at investing, learn more about entrepreneurship is the normal behavior in that group. And you can actually entertain ideas and brainstorm new things versus talking to your friends who care not at all about entrepreneurship, and you have to convince them why it's an interesting thing to talk about. So
focus on finding one.
Ooh.
Everyone always wants to go find 100 new friends or 20 new friends. I want to go upgrade all my friend group. Don't do that. Just find one. Find one person that you're like, this is intellectually a person that I want to learn from, I want to spend time with, they're going to make me better, yada, yada, whatever. You can do it online. That's probably the easiest way, is literally go find people on the internet that you think are valuable or that meet those requirements, and then start talking to them there. And then you can bring it into the real world later. You can meet up for coffee or beer, or you can walk with your mask on and hide from the virus that only comes out after 10 o'clock. And so you could do all of that. But I think that just starting with one rather than a bunch of people is key. Now, I have to go do something, and Polina has to go do something. So we have to end the show. But before we do, I have one story to tell you guys. On New Year's Eve, we were with some friends and we went to dinner. But it wasn't like a really serious dinner, but it wasn't like a not serious dinner. So I decided to wear my nice black hoodie.
There were people in suits and ties in there.
There was somebody in a suit and a tie, and he looked at me weird, but that's fine. I looked at him weird too. And so I wore my nice black hoodie, and Polina was like, "You're not even dressed up." And I was like, "This is my nice hoodie." She goes, "That's not that nice." And I said, "Oh yeah?" And then I tied my strings in a bow tie, and I said, "Look around the room. There's nobody else here with a bow tie on." And she just looked at me, rolled her eyes, and then we had a great dinner. It was amazing. So just so we all know, sometimes you have to think outside the box, and you have to come up with the best outfit possible.
Good job.
Nice. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.